You can use all of these, or you can use one of these. We're talking digital notebooks today on Writing Gadgets and Workflow. Today, I am talking about digital paper and how to use it in your workflow. I have got my free write and I've got my Alpha Smart and a bunch of other tools. But honestly, sometimes the best work you do is when you sit down with pen and paper and you just write longhand. Sometimes when the ideas won't come any other way, they will come if you sit down with a pen and paper, And despite all my tools, despite me being, having all the technology, sometimes I've written like whole novels, just pen and paper, written the whole thing. But using pen and paper comes with its challenges, But it comes with its benefits. So there's science, out there. You guys can look it up on the internet. There's a whole bunch of science out there that says when you sit down with the pen and paper, it helps you remember more. It helps you engage more in the writing that you're doing, right? It helps you connect more with what you're putting on paper and stuff like that. It's a different experience than actually sitting down and typing on the tool, right? Writing in notebooks comes with its challenges. Challenge number one. I don't know about you, but I am always running out of paper. Yeah. So this is one of my spy thrillers, right? So what happened, I wrote the whole book, and you see, this one actually has lines, but most of them, I don't even have lines in the notebook. When I get to the end and I'm not done, what do I have to do? So what happened, I started out like writing on the front page and then I ran out of pages, so I had to go back and write on the back pages. So that's why you see there's stuff on the front and back. And then what happened, I ran out again, and then I had to go to like another notebook. You'll run out of paper. And that is an issue with using pen and paper. Number two issue is that, honest to goodness, these are all like real notebooks that I have used. I have an idea for one. I have a journal for another one. I have so many notebooks going. I have ideas for a journal. Every idea that I come up with for a book gets its own notebook, right? So that I can write all my ideas and keep everything together. That's the theory. It's not how it actually works in practice. And then, so what inevitably happens is I'll be, I'm getting ready to run out the house. I'm throwing stuff in a bag. And I won't have all these in one place. So I'll grab one, whatever's handy. And I'll run out the door with it. And then if I have a big idea while I'm out, guess what? I just write it on a page on something that I have. It's just what I have handy, and I got to get it down before, the muses run away and, head out for their bender. Tracking ideas, tracking notebooks, tracking writing in notebooks. Like if you have a bunch of ideas and stuff going all the time, it gets a little hairy with trying to, remember and recall all the notebooks you have and like carrying all of that stuff at one time. Seriously. That just blows. The next problem is that you're trying to keep all that stuff organized. So, like I said, I've got 11 notebooks. No, I'm serious. It's like really bad. Notebooks. This was me before digital paper. And I love Moleskine notebooks, which are really expensive. So, most of them are downstairs in my office. It's crazy. Try keeping all this organized when you have several ideas running at one time. Number 4, when I am working on a manuscript and I finish my manuscript and it's time to read through it. In the old days, what I would do is print out my entire manuscript and put it in a loose leaf and then read through the loose leaf and make handwritten notes. For me, it just seems like I caught my issues. I was better at catching issues. I was better at, catching problems. I was reading through the flow. If the narrative was flowing, I could catch that. If it wasn't flowing, I could catch that. For me, it's just easier to do when I'm not working on a laptop. I was killing trees left and right because I was printing out and multiple times, like for the same manuscript. At different phases of editing, I would print that baby out and read through it. I killed a lot of trees. Okay. So, these are all issues that you'll face with trying to write longhand. And God forbid that you don't actually have notebooks, that you're using like loose leaf paper and you're trying to track paper. The answer is digital paper. Now, I will tell you, you're going to say, you're ridiculous, Carla. Why do you have all that? You don't need all that, Carla. I don't. You're right. I don't need it. Okay. But here's the deal. So I bought this one. This is the reMarkable 1. reMarkable went to son. reMarkable 1 went to son. Mom bought reMarkable 2, which we will be unboxing today. And then I have the books. Now, you guys can see, right? I have a reMarkable and I have the books. They're both digital paper tools. So then you ask, Carla, why do you have the reMarkable and then you have the books, the Onyx Books Max too? Why? So if you can look, the third thing that you should notice in this is these. I am blind. We all know this, right? That's what drives a lot of my purchasing decisions is my blindness. I bought the reMarkable first, and then I realized, especially for my day job, it's PDFs all day. I work in a contracting firm, and we look at requests for proposals all day, and it's reams and reams and reams of PDF paper. And me trying to look at that on, the old reMarkable, now we'll see how it performs on the new one, but the old one was a struggle. So what I wanted was something where I could look at a page, a digital page, that was the size of an actual page so that I could see. And I'm really getting that same experience of printing something out loose leaf because I was printing out for my day job as well. So enter the books. It's huge. I think it's got like 32 gigs, holds an incredible amount of information, and I can kind of compartmentalize my work between the day job and between my manuscripts at night. So that is why I have this. But it is also digital paper. I'll get into this and I'll talk about it in another episode. But today we're going to be talking about the reMarkable 2. We're going to be unboxing that, okay? Another way to use digital paper, obviously, is the iPad. Carla, why did you have these two? Because I own these two. And then I bought the iPad with the Apple Pen so I could have digital paper here, right? Why would you have digital paper on this and all three devices? Didn't you say that you were trying to save money by just having one single device where you had everything? Yep, that's what I said. Now, here's the problem with iPad. You guys know I use Notability because I wanted to have, the digital paper function in here. But there's apps. I'm getting notifications. I can see when my people post on Instagram and Facebook. I can get in my email. Distracted. That's why I can't get anything done on this thing. You know, that's the beauty of digital paper. reMarkable, in terms of no distractions, reMarkable is the best out of these two because books has a lot of functionality that if you learn to use it can be a little distracting, right? But it's really got a lot of the digital paper functions. But this is really actually a no distraction writing tool that is super similar to a notebook. So let's talk digital paper and why digital paper. First of all, you get the display, this e-ink display. You can pretty much use it anywhere. You do have to have a book light for this, like if it's dark, but you can pretty much see and it doesn't hurt your eyes and it is beautiful. The visual experience is wonderful, okay? So that's number one. E-ink, you can see it doesn't hurt your eyes. There's no glare. If you look at this compared to, the backlight coming off of the iPad, there's no contest. You can read this 24 hours. At some point, reading the iPad is it's going to wear down on your eyes. You got to take a break from that. There's no blue light coming out of this. This is e-ink. It's just like reading paper. Kindle has that e-ink technology, and reMarkable has that e-ink technology. So that's number one. E-ink is wonderful. Two, the best thing about the reMarkable is you can have an unlimited number of notebooks. So unlike this where I have a notebook and eventually it's going to run out of paper, I can open a notebook and it never runs out of paper. I'm never concerned about, I got to the end and now I got to open up another notebook and then I've got to try and keep those two notebooks together so that I don't lose one, have one and lose one. I don't have to worry about any of that anymore. I can keep all the notebooks I want to keep in here. I can make them as long as I want, and they're all in one place. I can open up the file and it's going to be there. Everything I write for that book is going to be there. Okay? Number three, great thing about the reMarkable is you can keep as many folders as you want on here to keep yourself organized, right? I have a lot of folders on here, but I mean, it's kind of organized chaos, right? So, I was taking classes, I'm a cloud certified, right? For work. I was taking cloud classes. So I was taking Azure classes and I was taking AWS classes. So I had all the training materials and everything in its own folder. Then I had another folder for my to-do list. Then I had another folder for my manuscripts. Then I could divide have folders within folders for each manuscript, for each book I was working on. Within that, I could have different folders for characters and plot ideas and all of that. I mean, you can organize this pretty much any way you want to organize it. And the beautiful thing is it can be organized chaos for you, but it's all in one place. So I don't have to worry about leaving one notebook downstairs, leaving one under my car seat and forgetting that it fell and then trying to figure out where I lost it. Like, as long as I keep up with this one, everything's going to be in here. Beautiful. I mean, beautiful. Come on. The next thing that's really beautiful about this experience is you're like, I like writing on paper because when I write, I like hearing that scritch, that pen to paper scritch. Like I need scritch when I write. Is what reMarkable gives you. When you're writing, you're getting plenty of scritch. So you can hear that when you're writing on the reMarkable. It 'tis not so Unless you get like this screen protector, that the paper-like screen protector, which I actually do have, but it's still not as good as a reMarkable. You can get that for your iPad, and you kind of got to get the same thing. You can actually use whatever you get for your iPad on your Booksmax, but it still ain't as good as the reMarkable. Sorry, reMarkable kills on the writing experience. If that matters to you, if that feel of that scritch and that resistance that you get when you write on paper is something that really you need, then there's no contest. This is your tool. 4 is that you can mark up PDFs on here. So instead of you having to kill trees, printing out your manuscripts, writing in longhand, typing them in, then all you got to do is upload your PDF document to your cloud, and you can, mark up as many versions of your manuscript as you need. If they send me a Word file, I change it into a PDF, I send it into my reMarkable cloud, download it, mark it up. I can send them the marked up copy just like they would get a marked up manuscript. I remember when I was with Simon & Schuster, they used to send me in the mail my past pages. You get first pass pages, second pass pages, third pass pages, and that's like every level of editing. So your editor would send you your whole manuscript in paper. Now, so that you could mark it up. Now with the reMarkable, you wouldn't even have to do that. She could send me the PDF of my document, and I could literally mark it up the same way that I would with the paper manuscript and the green pencil. Seriously. I mean, this is a beautiful thing. I told you about the scritch already, and I told you about the PDFs already. The other thing this thing can do is you can download your Epubs on this. So I know as an author, when I'm putting books together, sometimes I actually like to see like how it, how it looks after I put a book together, before I submit it to Nook or Apple or whatever. I like to look at my Epubs on this document, and then I can flip through and see how it lays out and all of that kind of stuff. So it's kind of a beautiful tool for that too, so that you can see what your readers are going to see before you actually upload it. And then if you spot any problems, you can deal with it before you upload. It functions like a Kindle or, your Nook or whatever reading device you have, your Kobo or whatever. It functions like that. You can also store books on here, and it has a lot of space on here. So I want to say there's 16 gigs of space on here on the reMarkable one. I'm not sure about the reMarkable 2, but that's a lot of space for paper, when you're talking PDFs and you're talking paper, I mean, it's a lot of room. The other thing I like about the reMarkable is when I'm like typing on my FreeWrite or my AlphaSmart, and I'm moving forward and I'm trying not to go backwards, but I get a big idea. Oh, I forgot, I need to add this to this character, or I have to make a note and go back and add a plot point in or something like that. Well, instead of me having to go backwards, I can use this to capture my notes. Literally pull up a notepad and write down my notes so that I can go back and make corrections when I'm working on my document. I mean, that's a great feature. Again, keeps you moving forward so you're not losing anything. You don't have to go back into the FreeWrite because you can't. You can't arrow back in the FreeWrite. So you can use something like this to capture your notes. And that way you can just keep moving forward and then fix stuff on the second pass. That way you finish. I mean, the point is to finish. So that allows you to finish, but also makes sure that you don't lose anything. And then I gotta say, this thing has a crazy, crazy number of templates, right? They got templates for everything. They got templates for loose leaf paper. They got templates for checklists. Okay. I have a daily to-do list. If I have a daily to-do list and I got a bunch on my plate and I'm not going to remember everything, I can literally come in here, create a to-do list on the front page of my thing and just check off. I mean, it has the little boxes on there that you can check off and everything. And can carry it with you anywhere, which is great. I mean, so it has plain paper so you can draw on here. In my job, I have to write graphics along with my narrative. So when I have to draw graphics, I draw the worst graphics in the world. I am not an artist. Draw the worst graphics in the world here, and then I send them to a graphic artist at my company, and then they make it pretty. But you can do so much because there's so many different templates on here. I mean, it's endless. The uses are endless. Do you want digital paper? Absolutely. Digital paper is the way to go. Okay? So, with all that said, and I told you about how wonderful the paper is and why you need it, so stay tuned. I'm coming right back with the unboxing of my new reMarkable. I'm so excited. I waited and I waited so that I could do this for you guys. The reMarkable cover and the reMarkable pen. My son opened this. I did not open it. Okay, now it is time for the unboxing of the reMarkable 2. I am so excited. So the first thing we're going to unbox, again, my son did this. I mean, he didn't even buy us. I don't even know what to say. So here is the reMarkable pen, the reMarkable Marker Plus. Now, I'll let you guys know, I got the upgraded pen option with the built-in eraser, designed to deliver paper-like friction, no charging or setup needed, okay? And I've had this for a while, so it'll be really interesting to see if this works, because I've had this since November and it's January, and I didn't open it. So let's see what this is. Okay, so you tear off this seal, and then it comes with this neat little tab, and you just pull the tab out. Okay. Another tab. Oh, look at this. He's pretty. Okay. Oh, that is wonderful. Let me tell you something. Okay, I wish I had the other one. I guess in the next video, when I actually show you a comparison, I actually had the old pen, and I can tell you, I love the feel of this pen. So the old pen does not have the flat side. It's round all the way, okay? This has that flat side like a pencil, but then it's round on the rest of it. That is wonderful. This feels good. And see, this is an eraser. So this piece is an eraser on this reMarkable pen, where it the only thing it does in the other one is hold nibs. You know, it holds the nibs. And these are the nibs. So that is a pretty pen. Oh my goodness. And it's got good weight. I actually like heavier, like when I write longhand, I actually like writing with stuff that's heavier. So this actually is better than like the little cheap plastic thing. It's really got a good weight to it. So I like that. Okay. So let's see what else is in this box. Oh, here we go. Okay, so it gives you, looks like 9 additional nibs. Oh, and it gives you the little nib tool. See, they did not do this in the last one. This is cute. So they give you the little nib tool so that you can remove the nibs using the little tool. See, there's a little slit right there, and you would just stick the nib in there and then pull it out. That's cool. They did not have this fanciness in the other one, so that's pretty cool. So here's the nibs and the nib. That is the marker. Now this is the cover, and it says snaps into place with magnets, sturdy protection for your paper. Okay, so just so you guys can kind of see this. This is my old cover for my old reMarkable. You see, you actually have to slide this in there. They don't have like the magnets, but I guess this new one's going to actually have magnets. But you actually have to slide this in there, and then it Velcros shut, and that's how it stays in here. And then it has a pen holder right here and here to keep the pen in. So I think this one is actually designed to be more like the iPad, which is kind of cool. So let me go ahead and open this up here. I don't have, like I said, fancy box cutters. Doing unboxings is typically not my thing. All right, so here, so that is it for that. Oh man, this is lovely. So I got the cheap version. So they have like this polymer weave, this gray polymer weave, and then they had 3 leather options. And because I own so much ridiculousness in terms of electronics, I actually went with the cheaper cover. So, but I think it'll serve the purpose, right? So this is the cover. Oh, this is the inside. I think it doesn't do anything. It's just a space holder here. It's like your reMarkable. But if you see, inside here is where the reMarkable is going to go. There's like a little slit where you can slide that in. But again, I think it's magnets that actually holds it inside here. So I'm excited to see how the reMarkable does inside this thing. Okay, now it is time for the reMarkable. Okay, so time for the reMarkable. Better thinking, better paper. This is lovely. The packaging is really nice, gotta say. Like ink on paper, unlike any other display, convert handwritten notes into typed text. That's the other thing I forgot to tell you guys about. But we'll definitely cover that in the next version. All your work on all your devices. No distractions, just you and your thoughts. And that's a beautiful thing. And it says the marker attaches magnetically, sold separately. Take notes, read, review documents with unparalleled paper feel, designed to help you focus. And I can tell you right now, that paper experience with a reMarkable, that's the one thing. Like if you need that true paper experience, then this is going to be your tool. All right. It says tear here. Torn. Oh, look, it has a nice little tab. I have to say, like, I like their packaging like I like Apple's packaging. They have really great packaging. Makes you feel like you're getting something really high quality, okay? So it says, in the box, comes with a reMarkable, the USB-A cable, and a quick start guide. Designed by reMarkable in Norway, assembled in China. Assembled in China, okay. So, are you ready? I'm ready. It's exciting. Okay. This is beautiful. So the first thing we've got is, here's the congratulations page. Welcome to the Better Thinking community, a growing movement of people committed to finding focus in a distracted world. Now that you have it in your hands, we hope it's another step toward deeper thinking, learning, and being in the moment. The blank page awaits. The reMarkable team. I told you guys about that earlier. So here is the quick start guide. Just, you know, how you get it turned on, how you get it into the cover, and all the benefits of having a reMarkable, and then more paperwork in all different languages. Okay. Then we have the USB-A cable. Oh, this is cool. So this actually will use the same, it says USB-A, I don't know. It kind of looks like my charger, my connection for my iPad. So, and my MacBook now. So that's cool if they all use the same kind. This feels rubbery. I wish they kind of had the weave, the cable around it so that it wouldn't fray so easily. Although my other one held up, but it quit charging as well. So I ended up having to use something else. And this now is the reMarkable. Okay. Nice little tab there. Oh, okay, here we go. I tore it up. I don't know if I was supposed to do that or not, but you guys know I'm not the unboxer here. Oh wow, that's pretty. Let me tell you something. Boy, this feels nice. Wow. Wow. This feels super nice. Oh my gosh. This makes me happy. I'm gonna do a happy dance. That is sweetness. Oh my gosh. This thing is like ultra thin. Seriously. Like compared to the other one? Where's my other one here? Oh, here it is. If you look at this. Even when I put it in the case, look how thin that is compared to the old one. That's ridiculous. This is like, it feels almost like half the size of it there. Man, that is beautiful. This thing is lovely. Okay, so you get this kind of like the side of this. This is the holder, I guess, where you can hold it if you're writing it. If you write like that, that's not how I write, but if I wanted to hold it, yeah, this is kind of what this bar feels like it's supposed to be there for. The charger is down here, and then the power button is right here. So let's see what happens when you turn this baby on. The reMarkable is starting. Boy, look how beautiful that is. Look at that. Look at that, how crisp. That is just lovely. Man. Write a sketch or scribble below. Ooh. Look at that. That's on. Did you hear that? Do you hear that scritch? That's beautiful. Tells you every now and then it will refresh itself. That's what a screen refresh looks like. It's completely normal and keeps your display looking clean and sharp. Now let's get you set up. Look out. That is beautiful. This is beautiful. And then it's oh, look at that. Oh my gosh. That is just lovely. Hey guys, so in the next episode, we are going to talk about the reMarkable digital paper. and how you can use it to help you in your non-distracted workflow. Okay, amazing, amazing tool. If you like the content on this channel, please like and subscribe. And if you have any questions coming up that I can answer in the next episode regarding the reMarkable, how it works, features that would be useful for you in your writing workflow, please leave a comment below, and I promise I will respond to every question I get. I promise. So, thank you for joining us on Writing Gadgets and Workflow today, and we'll see you next time.